Maybe you didn't know about me. Boy, I've been changed. Been born again and I ain't never been the same. You ain't know about that. I'm too bad. Boy, got saved and I got a new swag. Maybe you didn't know about me. I'm on a new team. Living holy, so fresh, so clean. You ain't know about that. I'm on that new life. Sipping that spirit that'll get you so right. You ain't know maybe you didn't know that I rock Christ in my life when I spit the flow. That I rock nice on the mic with the lyrical. Boy, I rock right so they might get the spiritual. So we rock hype cause we like to get silly, yo. We make it dumb hot, boy, we get it poppin', sounding like some gunshots. See them haters watching, they think we on that rum knot. We be on that Jesus stuff, it leaves them marked like sunspots. That'll make them gun knots.
He's working out for me. I am going on air, you guys, so let's go. Let's go. Hey, what's going on? It's the RS3 show here on WUIMW Pop Radio, the motivation station. How are you guys doing on today? I'm doing well. Sorry about that little delay earlier, but you know, I had to get myself together, and you know, now I am all together and we are riding for this whole hour. So I hope y'all got your seatbelts in. Like I said, we have no guests coming in on today. It's just you and I, and we're here to have a little grown folks discussion. You know, like I said before, my topic on today, it is entitled 15 Traits That a Good Man Will Display. And a few weeks ago, you know, that I spoke on and we talked about what do a good man want. So, and I also stated that, you know, ladies, you will know what a good man is. But if you could, you know, if you have a man and you consider him to be a good man or whatever, and you know, I'm not saying we're all perfect, I'm not saying that, but if you see that he is lacking some things, or he doesn't do things right, or you're kind of skeptical about, but here are 15 traits that you will know for a fact that a good man will display. We're going to go ahead and get into it. Number one, a good man will display, and if you ask what his vision is and his purpose for life, he'll give you a great answer. If he can't answer or gets offended on that question, he is really not ready for he's not ready for the road that you're taking. So you know, a good man will let you know what his vision is, let you know what his purpose is in life, let you know what his vision and plans for you, and as well as, you know, he'll ask, you know, not only will he give you what his vision is, he will also ask you what your vision is and what your purpose is, and how can you two combine the two. You know, how can you combine the two? And, you know, if he doesn't do that, then, you know, I seriously doubt that he's ready. I seriously doubt that he's ready. And, you know, in my notes, it has that, you know, sometimes women try to give men a vision, try to, you know, say, well, you know, honey, this is what, you know, you're gonna do, and you know, this is what we're gonna do. That's fine and dandy, but if a man does not have his own vision, then with him supposedly being the head, now rewind this back, if he's not saved and, you know, doesn't have Christ as his head, you know, the whole thing is going to go haywire in the first place. So, you know, it is what it is, people. But if he does not know, you know, the vision that he have for, you know, him, and then of course if he bringing you along, and not to say that he don't have any extra baggage, children or whatever, you know, if he does not have his head on knowing, you know, he bringing you in, and if you have children, you know, he has to consider and to think about, you know, their choices too. I, it, I don't know. I have no idea. So you just gonna have to, you know, you just gonna have to think about that. So you're gonna have to think about that. But you know, um, once he know that you know, he have his own vision, then he can, you know, bring yours in, and you know, like I said, you two can come together and to bring your both, you know, your vision in together with his, you know, and you know, not throwing yours to the side, but of course bring yours in, and you two can, you know, work together as a team. And like I said before, it's not 50-50, it's 100-100. You're not giving your half, he's not giving his half. You're giving your all, and he's giving his all. So, you know, it's going to be 50, it's going to be 100-100. No, I'm not married. Yes, I do plan on being married, but, you know, being a person that has wisdom and understanding and knowledge, then, you know, yes, yes, I know, you know, yes, I know, I just know this, because it's basically common sense. And then sometimes when you've been taught and what you've seen, then, you know, you have to learn from not only your mistakes, but learn from other people's mistakes as well. I hope you're understanding. But yeah, let's go on to number 2. Number 2, he states that he wants to be in a committed relationship. No matter what you do for him, you know, whether you a good cleaner, you're a good cook, you pamper him, if you're fornicating, you give him sex or whatever. If he's not ready to be in that relationship, there's nothing you can do that can, you know, change that. And, you know, it is what it is. And if he's ready for you, then he will be ready for you. And, you know, even from the beginning, and I say this, you know, my own self, but if, you know, you're dating, you should be dating to marry. Because for me, I promise you, I'm not going to waste my life anymore, especially on the next female. I will not. Because even the ones in the past, I say the last 2 that I've dated, yes, I've dated to be, you know, with the last one, I would say I dated to marry. But the one before that, it was just a waste of time. It was just a waste of my time. And you know, what's the word I'm thinking of? I wouldn't say sacrificed, but I put my religion on hold, and I kind of watered down my beliefs to be accepted, or to be pleasing myself, to please myself and to please this relationship and to be happy. I kind of, you know, watered down my religion. But I shouldn't have done that. And, you know, you have to date to marry. And like I said, don't waste time. Do not waste time. If he wants to be in a committed relationship, he will let you know off gate, you know, hey, we're gonna start this. It's levels to this, like they always say. It's levels to this. And I have the camera in here in the studio, you know, and I am recording from my YouTube plug, youtube.com/ inside Mr. RH3, as well as youtube.com/ I Rep a Savior. But I'm also talking to my camera here. But what was I saying? And I lost my train of thought. Or if he, but say, throw his name down in the dirt, throw her name down in the dirt. You just gonna have to watch it, watch his word. But, and I will go to the point to say, let him go, let him go, let him go, because if he can't respect even the ex, then he's not going to basically, respect you, because all of us have to be respected. But the woman that you have in your life and the person that you have in the past, of course, I'm not saying, you have to have and have to say something, good about her all the time, because there has to be something negative that ended that relationship. There has to be something that ended the relationship, and something that you want to prevent from ending your current relationship. What I'm saying is, respect the person that you've dated in the past by not talking negatively about them to the current. If he cannot do that, then think twice. Main thing to know, to let him go if he down his mother and his sisters, and those people that's actually a staple in his life. For me, I will have good words to say about my mother. I'll have good words to say about my 4 sisters. I'll have good words to say about my pastor. And to be honest with you, I will have good words to say about my exes, because the ones in the past, hey, if you ask me this question about, or bring this statement up to me about 2, 3, 4, maybe 3 years ago, I would have a different statement. And even with me being saved, I will say will have a different, outlook on this. But because, I was at a point in time that I was, angry at her, and like, okay, me being the guy that I am, you wasted my life. But anyway, I'm not going to go back into that. I'm going to go to the next one, number 4. A man that has intentions of being a good mate to you does not pressure you for sex when he meets you. That should be number 1, but I will let you know what the final one is. But if he, off gate, say, well, what you gonna give me, or when we gonna have this, or when we gonna have sex, or when can I hit that? His intention and motives are wrong. They're wrong. Number 5, and then we're gonna go on. Then we're gonna take a little break here. Number 5, ask him who he admires. Ask him who he admires and why. If his answer are people, his pastor, minister, mother, father, he's okay. He's okay. And, and even if it has to be, admires, let's say, also say look up to. If it, men with good intentions, he's a keeper. He's a good man. And, if you don't have anyone, he looks up to, then, that's not a deal breaker, but it has to be somebody that, he can, channel his decision making in his life, to, or whatever. But, yeah. If he continues to say, no one or whatever, or Magic, or Lil Wayne or whoever, or Drake, or Meek Mills, that's a red flag. Y'all, I'm going to continue the next 10. Right now, we're going to take a break. Here is a worship song that I love. I really love. Here's Todd Delaney with the anthem here on the RH3 Show. I'll be right back with the rest of the 15 traits that a good man will display here on the RH3 Show on WUIM WPOP, the motivation station. YouTube family, I hope you all have been enjoying this clip. I gave you an inside look at one of my recordings for the radio show. Continue to follow me weekdays, Tuesday and Thursday from 3 to 4 p.m. on WUIM WPOP Radio, the motivation station. And you can go to www.wuimwpopradio.com. And the air unit came on, as well as TuneIn, the TuneIn radio app. Go to your Android or iPhone Play Store and look up WIM 92.1 and download and listen to it on your phone. But let me get back to my editing and my radio show, and I will talk to y'all later on. I'll close out this vlog in a minute. Peace. What's up, YouTube family? I hope y'all enjoyed that clip beforehand. I gave y'all an inside look at my recording for my radio show, and this will air on next Tuesday. It will air on next Tuesday, so I got some good topics and good things to discuss, so please tune in. Like I said, you already heard the information. But I'm going to get ready to go to bed. My vlogs are back. They come back on today. And y'all, speaking of vlogs, I seen where some of you all have commented on my videos, and for some reason they are in my notification, but when I go to the video I only see but one, but I know I have at least 2 or 3 other ones, and I don't know how many videos that was on, but that was on the recent video. Excuse me, I'm tired. That was on the recent video that I posted. What was that title? I think it was Busy Week, Roses, and Radio, or something like that. But yeah, that's it. Y'all send me questions. I meant to ask that on my last video, but I would like questions to answer on my Ask RH3 segment on the radio, as well as on the YouTube channel. So send me some questions at askrh3@gmail.com, or you can comment below, and you can comment below and we can get that popping out and make sure my Zoom is out. That's all I have to say to you all. Don't take that the wrong way how I said it, but that's all I have to talk about. Know that I love you for real, and I'll be vlogging tomorrow. I'll take y'all with me to the pain clinic, as well as on a ride on the bus. Peace. Have a good night.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you comment, rate, and subscribe if you have not done so. Also, click this video that was previously aired. Know that I love you for real, and I'll see you soon.
Here we go now.